up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in beautiful, kind of cool South Georgia this morning, man. I don't know how much racket I'm making. I'm in White Lightning. And I got the trailer with me. Man, I'm running out of vehicles. Well, I'm running out of vehicles to pull the trailer with. Guy's supposed to be at the house this morning at 9 o'clock to put a window back in the F1, the other F-150. And my wife's got my niece on, so anyway, I threw me a 2 5/16 ball on old White Lightning and hooked up. She gonna work out a little bit today. So, man, there's a bunch of buses going by. They must be, they don't have no names on them. Some of them don't look old. It used to be school buses. I guess they taking them to a sale somewhere or something. Anyway, I'm gonna go cut a couple before this guy gets here and try to get back to the house. Maybe before he finishes, I'm gonna send him a text, tell him the keys on the dash. I left him a check. I know this dude, great guy. And now we'll go back and swap trucks instead of driving this stick. And I have a little bit of trouble with the clutch pedal sticking on here. Now I don't have no trouble with it slipping or nothing, but it'll just slip to, it'll stick to the floor. Something to do with a hydraulic solenoid on it or whatever, I'm sure, or the little booster or whatever you call it for the truck clutch. But anyway, we're gonna go over here and get one cut. Got a bunch today, man. Got a bunch. In terms of numbers, this day of the week has got us about as many. Probably Tuesday will probably normally have more cuts on it than any other day of the week. And this Tuesday in particular. But you know, if I could get 8 or 10 done, you know, by myself, I'd be happy. And I think I can, you know. But some of these yards I go do, you know, by myself is an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. You know, 2 acres, 2 1/4, 1 1/2. And then I got to stop back by, get the other truck, and I probably got, see, this first property I'm running out here to do, which I wouldn't normally run straight out here. I'd do it on a route where I'd be closer, but there again, I'm trying to time it back and get my other truck, so it's going to cost me a little bit of time, a little bit of money, you know. But just driving out here to this property is probably it's a good 10 miles one way. So I'm gonna cut another one on the way back. So I have a 20-mile trip and I hadn't done but 2 properties. That's 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes of driving down these roads, right? So, but anyway, I don't know how much footage I'll get today. You know how it is when you're by yourself and you're behind. See, normally what I'm fixing to cut, me and Elro would go out at about 2 o'clock on Tuesday, and we'd do all these. And then we might have, you know, after school, we might have Z-Man or somebody jump in there and help us. And so we cut from 2 to 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we cut them all. So, but like I said, I'm by myself, so got to get it done, man. Got to get it done. All right, let me get off here before I talk for an hour. Check back with y'all in a minute. All right, here's number 1. Y'all have seen this before. A lot of centipede in here, a bunch of bahia and all kind of stuff out here. Definitely needs to be cut though. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim it up and then drop some blades, man. I'll show y'all when they get done. All right, number one, about an acre and a half, I think, done. Took an hour. Took an hour, man. You don't do these yards in 30 minutes, not unless you got two people. Now I got to go do one that's about an acre. It usually takes me about 45 minutes to do it. And then I got to go meet the guy at my house that's supposed to be putting a window in my truck. So he should be there in about 15 minutes. He may be gone before I get back. Like I said, I know the guy. I sent him a message. Dang, that stick. I sent him a message, told him where the check and the keys were, and I said I might be back, I might not. He said okay. So I'm gonna get down here to the next one. I forgot to get y'all a little after shot of that one. I did take some pictures to send to the customer, but it's just a yard, man. I'll tell you this though, that yard out there, that front yard, man, I want to run around and look for sprinkler heads. That is a nice centipede lawn for it just to be out there, and that's just some good rich soil, I guess, because there's no irrigation out there, nothing, man, but that thing looks good. I could actually cut that thing 3 inches high, and but I've been cutting it 2.5. But anyway, let me get off here and get to the next one. I'll show you what we got there. Right. Number 2 is done. Man, I ain't even taking time to pick up the video camera. I'll do a little better later, maybe. But that one's 1 acre. Took me about 40 minutes. So, not too bad. Grass starting to thicken up just a little, but I'm telling you, man, that Super S, that bad boy be chopping some grass. Alright, I'm about to ride back by the house, and hopefully the guy's supposed to be there putting the window in. So I hope he's I don't know how long it'll take him. I wouldn't think it'll take him that long. He got there at 9. It's 9:40 now. Maybe he's about done, so I can swap out trucks. So anyway, that's what we got going. Check back with y'all. Man, they sent the wrong glass. Dude come out, he either ordered wrong or they sent wrong, so he's gonna be back tomorrow afternoon to do it. He said he can get one in by lunch tomorrow. So oh man, I guess I'm just gonna run around in old White Lightning till I get done, you know. Gonna be my work truck today. The only thing, which I'm mostly out in the country today, and they don't mess with you around here because this is a big farm community, but I got a 7-pin plug on the trailer, and this truck doesn't have one of those, so I don't have no lights hooked up. But anyway, get down here and oh man, well, it's all right. I can use the string I got. I want to get the other trimmer string, but I guess I could circle around. Anyway, let me figure out what I'm gonna do, and maybe when I get to the next yard, I can show you a little bit of footage. I'm gonna let y'all get a little time lapse on this property here. Nothing special. All this is just a cut. That's it. Finito. No. 4. That's 4. Getting ahead of myself here. I got 4. Let's see how I'm doing. 4 in 4 in less than 4 hours. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I got to make a phone call and stop. Probably go ahead and fuel everything up. Next one's 2 1/4 acres. So that right there put me at that's probably 1 1/4, 2 1/4, 3 1/4. I'm probably about 3 3/4 acres on 4 properties now. My GoPro may die today. I'm gonna try to use it sparingly, but I don't have a charger in this truck. So I can't charge my headphones, my phone, my GoPro, none of that stuff. So anyway, it is what it is. We'll work till it all dies. And then we'll keep working. How about that? I just want y'all to know, in honor of Z-Man and 003, I got me a slice of pizza while I was getting fuel. I stopped and put gas in the standard, gas in the truck, and got 5 gallons of diesel for the tractor. And then got up there and got to run in my mouth, wasted 20 minutes. But anyway, I ain't necessarily trying to set no world record today, but I'm gonna get as much as I can done. Anyway, we about to pull up here now to the 2.25, and you know, this one probably take me, I don't know, it's usually around about an hour and a half, maybe. Might get in 120, depends on how bad the pine cones are, to be honest. And this is it here. Well, the grass don't look too bad. Don't look too bad, and the pine cones don't look too bad, not up here anyway. So yeah, I don't know. If I think about it, I'll time it and see how long it takes me, man. Check back with y'all. All right, there we go. Another one done. Let's see how long it took us. Man, they come over here and sprayed like crazy. I like the way they sprayed. They spray some, but they don't normally spray like they did this time. So I started at 11:28. 12:33. 11:28. I don't know if I said 28 or 38. It was 11:28. So an hour and 5 minutes, man. Yeah. For 2 1/4 acres. Of course, it hadn't started this full growth yet, but I tell you what, with that stander, I didn't double cut anything. You know, that thing will cut, man. That thing will cut. Get you one. You probably can't get one, but anyway. All right, on to the next. How we did. I started that one at 12:47. Man, I get my glasses on so I can see. 1:34, almost an hour. I mean, well, almost 50 minutes. So, all right, let me see here. I got some messages to respond to. All right, so that was property number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, property number 6. Let's see how long we've been out. About 6 hours, a little over 6 hours. So 6 and 6, that's pretty good when you're solo running around. And look, it really don't matter how many properties you do. It does. You say, yes, it does. No, it kind of does. But what really matters is how much money you generate. Because when we say, you know, I might say, man, I did 8 properties today. And another guy says, well, I did 25. But that 8 and that 25 might have generated the same amount of revenue. You know what I'm saying? So, right now I'm a little over 6 hours in, 6 properties at about $500. So, there you go. I haven't showed you all the properties. One of the reasons I don't share a whole lot of numbers on here, or I'm vague about it, is we have a lot of people around here that watch the channel, and I don't care. I don't care if people know what I make. That don't mean nothing to me. But some people don't want you to know what they pay, you know, to have their property serviced. So, like, I'm not gonna go, oh, I cut that and I charge, you know, let's say this house up here, I have no idea who lives there, but I'm gonna say I cut that yard and that's Mr. Smith, let's say, and I charge Mr. Smith $150. Right? Dang, this thing about to rattle apart, man. Because Mr. Smith might not want people to know what he pays, you know. Now, I don't care if Mr. Smith tells his neighbors. I don't care if he tells other people I cut for, because I don't worry about customers telling each other the price, because I got a way basically that I try to figure up the price, and to me, my price is justifiable. So if a customer goes, well, why do I pay $65 and they pay $55? I can tell them why, you know, because that's your price. That's why. You understand what I'm saying, hopefully. So yeah, you know, if I finish up, I got 6, I got about 4 more to go. So if I get all them done, I'll tell you how long it was, and how much revenue I generated. I need to, let me see, look again and see what time it is, because see, yeah, debating on whether to get, you know, Z-Man will be home from school in a little bit, so, oh, come on, man, look at that, the doggone bars just went down. So, anyway, well, I'm gonna have to wait on the train now. That's gonna slow me up. Or maybe they working on it down here. I see a dude standing down here, man. You need to lift them things up. I got to go, bro. I got to go. So I don't even see no train. Oh, it's a, I think they're working on the track. They're like one of them excavators on the track or something. But anyway, let me get off here before I run over the dude trying to work on the tracks. All right, there's number 8. Number 8, man. That was like an acre. So, man, I don't even know how much I done cut. Let me see, I got 1, 1.5, 2.5, 4 3/4, 5 3/4, 6, 7, maybe about 8.5 acres, thereabout, I'm guessing. So anyway, I got 8 done, and it ain't quite been 8 hours yet. Close to it, right at it. But and they're out here putting these cameras in, man, and the school's on. Yeah, they're gonna be bussing us. Bus it. Yeah. So anyway, I'm about to go get number 9. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do 9 and 10 and, you know, be done with it. So get them all, man. I thought it was gonna take me, I mean, it looked like I'm gonna average one an hour. Be pretty close to it anyway. All right, let me get off here and get to the next one. Number 9 done. No video. And I'm on a roll. So I'm at about 9 hours now, hair over 9 hours probably. Dang, trailer tried to jump off. And I'm headed to the last one, headed to number 10. So I'll end up with 10 properties. I got a little bit of a drive to there, and then a drive back home from there. So I'll end up with probably 11 and a half hours, something like that. But that's not bad considering I kind of went out of route because I thought my truck was going to be done. Yeah. I'm going to give y'all, once I get the total hours, I'm going to give y'all the total for the day, revenue. And, you know, you can do your math then. Or I can do the math, I guess. We'll see. So, you know, I think it's going to be a pretty good day for a solo run. Now, you know, I know some people making $1,000 a day solo. You know, in the right kind of market, I guess, you know, $20, $50 yards or in one subdivision. But, and keep in mind, this ain't an 8-hour day. We gonna be well beyond 8, probably 3 hours beyond 8. So, but I like to work like this. Just get as much as I can in a day. I don't want to work till. Now I wouldn't want to do this every day. Like if I was doing this for a living, I don't want to work 11 or 12 hours every day. But you know, if I schedule lawns for 4 days a week, you know, I'll probably have it scheduled out like that, probably around 10-hour day or something, because I'd want to get 40 hours in cut. You know, and then have a day fixed in there for rain or, you know, whatever might happen. But yeah, this ain't, you wouldn't want to work, I mean, which you could now, but 12 hours a day when it gets hot out, that's gonna be rough, man. Rough when it's 100 degrees. But now the thing about it, you can make enough in lawn care working if you want to. You can make enough in the 9 months that you're gonna cut down here that you don't have to work those other 3 months. You know, you can do some mulch and some piddle around with stuff if you want to, but it, you know, you could be in a situation where you wouldn't have to. You could take it pretty easy in November, December, January, really February, about 4 months. You could take it pretty easy. Now, like me, January, February, I'm gonna start doing mulch. But you know, you might not do but a couple of jobs a week, and mulch is good money. You know, I make more doing mulch than I do cutting grass. I know that. I'm trying to look at my GPS, make sure I go the right way here. Normally I would go a different way, but like I said, I went out of route, so hoping to get my other truck back. The old 95's doing good though. Got 199,407 miles on it. And the family has owned this truck since it was new. So it's always been the family. My mother-in-law bought it new. So anyway, let me get off of here. Going to the next one. Got all them pine trees. Got the ditch that got the Super Z stuck in last 2 weeks ago. And I hope the pine cones ain't bad there. We'll see. Check that with y'all. Alright, there's the last yard. Pine Cone City, man. Pine cones wasn't too bad today. Get my eyes on here and see what we got going on. See what we got going. Alright, it is 5:50. Yeah, 5:50, so yeah. By the time we get to the house, we'll have 11 hours. By the time we get back to the house, I think. Really wasn't even nothing to cut out front here, man. But it looks a lot better when you got all the straw blew up around the trees and all. I need to, I need to get me a picture, man. Let me get me a picture. I done took a picture of every property. Let me get this one real. Alright. So from the time I left the house till I get back to the house, it's going to be almost 11 hours. So that's the time. In 11 hours, I did 10 properties. And gosh, I don't know. I didn't even figure up the acreage. 10 to 12 acres, somewhere in that neighborhood. And I've probably driven 65, 70 miles, maybe 65, 60. We'll say 60 to be safe. So, alright. So 11 hours. I can't get my calculator out now, so y'all can do the math. I don't have Z-Man with me. 11 hours, and again, I said it don't really matter how many properties, it matters what you made. $815. $815 cut. Now, I had bigger properties, you know, with a few exceptions. Most of these properties are in the neighborhood of $90, 90 to 100. Obviously, I had, let me see, I had one, two, three. I had 3 small yards in there that's like $50, $55, and then the rest of them. 90 to 100 plus. So $815, 11 hours. In 10 hours, that'd be $85 an hour, or $81 an hour. So, you know, I don't know, probably come out somewhere around 75, but again, I haven't done the math. So, and I don't feel like doing it in my head. So there you go, that's a day. Now, if you do that $800 a day, let's say, times 4 days, that's $3,200 a week, and that'd be like 4 tens, thereabout. But, you know, and that don't include everything, because, you know, I got to put a set of blades on here before I can go back out, you know. Oil changes, all that kind of stuff that take time at home planning. I got to go home, send out invoices, so that's going to be you know, 10 invoices, probably take me 3 minutes a piece to do them on my phone, and so, you know, that's another 30 minutes. So now I'll say this, because some people look at these numbers and you can go, oh my goodness, I'm not making anywhere near that. I don't make that every day. There's been times when I go out and cut so low that, you know, I might not do but $500, $400 on a slow day. But, you know, or a lot of riding or whatever. So, now, I don't really ever make any more than that. in an 11-hour day. That's a good day. What I had today is a good day. That's you know, and there's some variables in that. It's still spring. The grass isn't really growing. I'm gonna charge the same price for these in the middle of the summer when it's been raining for a week and I got to go cut them. And then, you know, this 11 hours I had today probably take 14 hours. And you know, so a bad week's gonna look like that, or a bad day, which I ain't gonna work 14 hours, I don't think. But anyway, maybe that'll help somebody. Maybe that'll, you know, get you thinking about your numbers. It kind of shows you where I'm at now. I'll say this too, I'm not the most expensive person here, and I'm certainly not the cheapest person working around here, because I don't get a lot of properties, you know, that I quote. And some of the ones I do get, they give them to me, not necessarily because of the quality of work, but the dependability. You know, we got a good reputation here. We service a lot of, we service a number of properties where nobody lives, or we service properties where grandma lives at. And so, you know, having a good reputation in the community, there's a guy go out there and do it for $20 cheaper, but they don't know them from Adam, and they don't want them to be out there with their 85-year-old grandma at the farm out in the country, where there's tractors and buggies and golf carts and their grandma, and people might mess with it, you know, or take something like that. So you know, that helps out. But you know, if I'd have stopped at 8 hours and took probably 2 of those properties off, maybe the last 2 that I did, you know, 8 hours, I'd have probably been somewhere around $650 at 8 hours, or 600, probably 600. So, you know, and there again, 600. If you do that 8 hours a day and do it 5 days a week, I mean, you're still at $3 grand. So, but you're gonna have an hour of prep at home, getting things ready for the next day. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I done drug this thing out far enough. My battery's probably about to die anyway, but I do appreciate y'all tuning in today. I know you didn't get any footage. Those of you that follow me on Facebook, Instagram, those pictures will have been posted a week and a half ago before you get this video. So anyway, hey, appreciate you tuning in today. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.